Hello and welcome to this video tutorial series on how to use the MPT-Calculator. Throughout this series we're going to show you how to create frequency sweeps and show eddy currents for simple conducting permeable objects. We're going to do that by means of an example showing you how to create this simple earring. In this first video we're going to show you how to download and install all of the relevant software. Before doing this though, we would recommend that you read the relevant publications which are linked in the project webpage, linked below, and also read the documentation that these videos supplement, again linked in the description. Thanks for listening. Okay, so there's three key pieces of software you need to download in order to use the MPT-Calculator. Those are ngSolve, Python, and the MPT-Calculator itself. For Python and ngSolve, I'm just going to point you to the relevant documentation on how to download it, but I'm going to show you where you can find that here. So first of all, I've just clicked on ngsolve.org, and then to download ngSolve, click on Downloads in the top right hand, and then you're going to find the relevant information on how to download ngSolve for your operating system. One thing to note though, there are some different versions of Python that you need depending on which operating system you're using. I'm using Mac OS, so I need to download Python 3.8. So clicking on Python, this is just python.org/downloads. We can find the relevant version of Python that we need. So just scroll through and find the one that you need. And finally, the MPT-Calculator. So if we go onto GitHub and then follow this link here, which will be in the description, we'll find the MPT-Calculator. So if we click on code and then say download zip, this will be transferred into my downloads folder. So once this is downloaded, I'm just going to open that up. And this might take a second to expand, but when it does, I'm just going to move it to my desktop. Okay, so that's finished downloading and I've just moved it to my desktop. So I've now got a folder on my desktop called MPT-Calculator-master. So at this point we should have ngSolve installed, Python downloaded, and then the MPT-Calculator downloaded. There is one last step that we need to install some Python modules, but there's a little bit more information about that in the MPT-Calculator.pdf. Also in the MPT-Calculator.pdf, there's a little bit of information on the actual problem that's being solved in section 2. So if we scroll down to section 3 though, that's got all the information about the installation. So this has a list of the Python modules which are dependencies for the code, just the list of 8 there. So these can be installed using the terminal window, your command line, and the command pip3 install, and then the package window that the package that you're interested in installing. So with this, I'm going to leave this video here, and then in the next video we're going to show you how to run some simulations using the MPT-Calculator. Thanks for listening.